What up, y'all? Y'all see what we doing, man? Y'all see what it say? See what it do?
Story time on how I almost lost my wife after going to a swingers party. So boom, I already told y'all, I'm a hereditary cheater. This got passed down.
I've heard people say habitual cheater. This might be the first time I've heard a nigga say hereditary cheater, but I think he used it properly, so I'm gonna let him ride.
Me in my bloodline, like my daddy was, his daddy was,
He used it right,
and so on, so on. They was all cheaters. It just came down the bloodline.
I got you. I'm rolling.
Like I say, that's neither here or there.
You right.
That's either here or there. So my girl, like, damn, like, why you keep cheating? Because I kept getting caught. I ain't gonna say I was being sloppy, but these bitches were telling on me. They were telling on me. They can't keep no secret. They can't keep no secret. They be lying.
Ain't that the same as being sloppy?
I end up kept getting caught or whatever.
I don't think it's no difference.
She just like, you check all the other boxes. Like, you're a good man. I'm a good man. I'm a good man. So I'm like, hey, I help you, with the chores, cleaning, cooking, all that stuff, take care of the kids, paying the bills. But I just got this hereditary thing that's going on in me that causes me to cheat. But anyway, she like,
zoom in and out on your own face.
What can I do to make you not cheat? And I'm like, shit, ain't cheating if we both do it. And she like, wait, what you mean? I'm like, shit, if we, we bust something down together. Me thinking like getting a little Nicki Minaj going or whatever. And she like, well, what about me? What if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? What if I wanted to partake and I wanted to get me another man on the side? And I'm like, damn. From all I know right now to this moment, this bitch being loyal. She being loyal. So I'm like, I can't be selfish. Even though I want to be selfish. But I'm like, damn, like, I kind of got to make a sacrifice.
I've never been in a situation where I felt like I should go ahead and give in to a request of my girl wanting to be with another dude and asking me to do it, and me in a mind frame where I'm gonna consider it, and I would be like, you know what? I think you do have the right to go and get you some on the side because that's what I was doing. No, nigga, no. Keep the double standard alive. Don't give in to the peer pressure and let her go out there and get some side. No, that means you're willing to share your girl. And if you're willing to share your girl, then you're willing to potentially lose your girl in this situation that he's finna talk about. Let's go. I'm
thinking about just like canceling the whole ideal and just doing it by myself. But I'm like, I love her. I don't want to keep messing this up. Y'all want to keep messing this up. So, boom, we looking it up. We trying to go to a little swingers convention or party or whatever. So we looking it up. Boom, we found one in Orlando. And we like, shit, like, we ain't really got to do nothing. If, you know what I'm saying, on the first night, we don't see nothing. In my head, I'm thinking like, boy, I see something, I'm cracking. Hey, I'm busting it down. So I'm thinking in my head, though, I'm like, boy, I hope she really don't want to, like, go through with this. She just trying to say this so, like, I can change my mind and just be on some not cheating type shit. But I told y'all I can't help this. It's in my blood, hereditary cheater. So we looking it up, swingers thing in Orlando. Boom, we finna go. We done booked the room and all that. Yo. Why did I do this? Part two. Part two coming. It's coming. Part two on how I almost lost my wife at a swingers party. So boom, we booked the room and all that. Yo. We heading up. So my nerves kind of shooking a little bit. I'm like, damn, like, I don't really want her to get, Man, what type of mindset you gotta be in to travel, book a room, travel to a place where potentially your wife, your girlfriend, your significant other is going to get the business, potentially with you around, potentially with you not around, but the whole trip is literally planned around you allowing your girl to get busy with another man. This is literally the reason why you booked this trip. It's for her request, and you got the nerve to be surprised. This is crazy, homie. Unless you've done this before,
you ain't clearly think this out. You kind of, I don't know, you thought that she was pump faking, but when she says, yeah, book the room and we finna book a flight and go out of town for the action, you got to think she for real, bro. I don't know.
Bust down at that bit. Like, I'm hoping she like playing, but in my head, I'm thinking like,
ain't nobody traveling that far to play around.
I got all the control. I got all the control. I ain't had no control. And I later found that out. So boom, we on the way there. We talking about. I'm like trying to pick her head. Like, what type of man you looking for? She like, I don't know. Like, I don't really want no other man, and I just want you. You know, I'm gonna just let you do your thing. And I'm thinking in my head like maybe she trying to like see how I be acting when she ain't around. So we heading there, you know, we get there, pull up, we get our room and all that there. Everything seeming like laid back. I'm like, it was kind of like a little cheap little, like a Motel 6 type thing, but it was kind of low key, like kind of the vibe or whatever. So boom, we get there, you know, we just kind of like pre-gaming, you know, little dark, you know what I'm saying? Just a little pre-game, because you don't want to go there like sloppy. I want to like know what I'm doing once I get there. Like that'd be crazy. I don't like to be like that. I'll be off my pivot then. So we get in there, you know, like I say, I'm still kind of nervous. You know, I'm like, damn, like it could be some real, like some niggas that really piping, like horse, like and just tell me up. Just tell her all up. So I'm kind of scared. I'm like, boy, I'm hoping that she really meaning what she was saying.
That's crazy.
When she said she don't really want no other man. So at nighttime hit, boom. We go into the little gathering party and all that there, and it was kind of like a little lingerie party thing going on, like kind of lingerie, kind of cosplay. So we, you know, pull up, we kind of nervous. It's our first time doing some shit like that. Like, you know, my little hereditary thing. This ain't with no group of people. This by myself, by myself. So we getting up, and I ain't gonna lie, like once I started seeing what was walking around that thing, like, hey, that little nervousness, that went out the door. I was like, hey, so first quarter, I got 2 coming up to me.
This nigga said first quarter.
A buffet in there, like a buffet, you know, a buffet, you can, it's all type of different foods. You can just try anything. So first quarter, two walk up to me. I'm like, damn, like I'm gonna get my fantasy and this quick, like this all it took. So I'm like, damn, my fantasy, like I ain't never have it like at the same time, no Nicki Minaj at the same time. Now I know I'm being with this girl and then this girl, but not at the same time. So yeah, I'm in that bit like Tarzan, like I'm jumping on goddamn chandeliers, all that shit. Like I'm really hanging out, like, and then I got them like lined up side by side, so I'm like skiing in that bit, like side to side, just skiing. But I don't even know. I didn't even imagine what I was finna get ready to go through while I'm in there having a good time. I tried to be like Cam Newton, where he said, if I'm fucking, I can't worry about who I'm fucking. I wish I could have been like that. I could have been strong like that. I wish.
What happened, dog?
Part three.
What happened?
Part 3 on almost losing my wife at a swingers party. So boom, like I say, I'm in that bed like Tarzan. I'm in that bed jumping off chandeliers, jumping off goddamn pianos, whatever I can jump off of, I'm jumping off. I'm diving in. So all this going on the whole time, I forgot I even came with my girl. I'm like, you know, I'm in there partaking. I go to thinking like, damn, wait. I look around, I don't see my bitch. So I'm like, fuck, what's going on right now?
She went to the upper room.
Find out what's going on. How this bitch gonna leave my side? And mind you, before we went in there, we was already, you know, going over our little code words to get up out of there. So the code word was like something was in your eye. So boom,
the code word wasn't even the code word.
Look from a girl, and you know, like when you be with somebody for a while, you know they
first mistake, my nigga.
You know they voice. So I hear her voice, but it sounds like that bedroom voice. And I'm thinking in my head, like, that bitch said she ain't want no other man. She ain't want no other man. So, boom, I walk in the little other room. Bitch, my bed turned up, inside out. Bitch got her like a goddamn whole lawn chair out that bitch. Whole lawn chair out that bitch. So, I'm hurt. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm trying to hold back tears. I'm trying to hold back tears, but they kind of fall. They kind of fall. So,
That man said he busted a room to see his woman getting folded like Kaylani laundry. He started to cry in the moment. Bruh, that's hilarious, bruh. You can't cry in the moment she getting folded up, bro. You got to act like that's what you came there for, bruh. Oh man, that's crazy.
Like, I gotta, hey, get it bit that cold. So she ain't even, she in her own world, eyes rolled back in the back of her head, all that stuff. So she finally kind of like look up. She look at me. I look at her. She look at me. I'm like, feels kind of, dried up and like not dried up, but like stuck right there behind, like that bitch went and fall. But that bitch was like right there, like big bold, big bullet tears in my eye. So I'm getting her to blink. It be act like she ain't see me. She go to, that back eyes roll back in her head. So I had to politely snatch my bitch up. So I'm down there about to get into it with the niggas there because they thinking like I'm just a random swinger trying to like snatch her up or whatever. And I'm like, nah, nigga, this my wife. So I snatch her ass up. We leaving, we going back to the room. I'm heated, but I'm like, I can't really be, I'm trying to like stay cool at the same time, trying to control my emotions. Hey, it was kind of my idea, but kind of not my idea. I thought I had control, but I didn't have control. And she showed me, like they say, if a woman stay with you after you cheat, that get back coming, or it done already happened. So, man, we get back to the room. I can't even look at her. I'm like, this is unbelievable. Like, you're a whole different person than I thought you was. Like, this is crazy. So, boom, we leave the next day. We supposed to stay the whole weekend. We leave up the next day. That ride home was so awkward, man. So awkward. Like, still to this day, I can't even look at her the same. Like, damn near think about calling it quits, but we had to get some therapy and all that though. But hey, don't take your wife or your girl that you trying to have a future with to the swingers party, because she might partake, and you might don't like how she partake. You can't just think about yourself. Like I say, I try to be like Cam Newton. Like, if I'm fucking, now I'm gonna worry about somebody else first. No, I was worried, and I was devastated and traumatized.
Hey, that's a funny story, but I would imagine that's how a lot of people's stories probably go if they think that that's something that they should experiment with, or they try to experiment with something that they never done before. And that's the thing. From my understanding with them type of communities, like, you probably shouldn't bring nobody into that type of community who's never done anything like that before, because it's a potential that they might get turned out and really love it more than what you thought. If you meet somebody and y'all both is in that type of lifestyle and that's how y'all both get down, I would imagine it's a lot easier for y'all to manage those situations, because y'all freak level is y'all matching on the same frequency. You did? But what he did, let that be a lesson to y'all men and women out there, bro. Do not take your wife or your man to a place where they getting folded and then you get teary-eyed when you see the nice, neat laundry on the bed. You did what I'm talking about. It's the J Mass Show. We up out of here.
Straight over. Smokehouse Beats.